The idea of meeting Jesus or having a personal relationship with Jesus was always very intimidating to me. I've always been uncomfortable with, I would call it overt Christianity, kind of like the Flanders is on The Simpsons. And, I'd be talking to a Christian and that would come up and I'd shy away and not want to have a conversation about it. And then we met for coffee in Fairhaven, probably in February or March, when I had this sort of spiritual awakening and I wanted to talk to someone about it. And we just connected and we met a couple of times and spoke about a million things. We spoke about our friendship, we spoke about Park Church and how it came to be. And then he said, you're always welcome to stop by. And I'd been thinking I should start going to church again as these spiritual thoughts were rising in me. And the idea of going back to the church I grew up in just was never appealing. I knew what it would be. There's no sense of community. It felt more like an obligation that people were there. When Christian invited me to come to Park Church, it was after multiple conversations that we had reconnecting and talking about life and family and what we'd been up to over the years. I was resistant initially because I'd never had a great experience with church or with faith. It wasn't a high pressure pitch. He just said, I think you'll like it. It felt like an invitation to something great and not a criticism of the way I was living my life. And so I came one Sunday and attended the service, was inspired by it, came back again, and what I realized was I was enjoying going to church, which I'd never thought about church being an enjoyable experience before. And, especially at the end when the kids all run up and they're dancing at the end of the service and you see the joy on their face, you see the parents up there with the kids and, everybody's celebrating after being here and meeting people and spending time in community groups and coming to barbecues and Easter egg hunts. It felt natural and wonderful and inspiring, and it motivated me not only to come to church, but to start thinking about what did it mean to have a relationship with Jesus, and what does it mean to incorporate being a Christian into my daily life.